Hi, I'm Nicole Mala, and I'm reporting live from the university to answer some questions about a popular trend, Tom's shoes. These shoes have become a craze on many college campuses and have even made their ways into many clothing and shoe stores. But why? Here with us to answer these questions is none other than Toms themselves.
Hello, as you all may already know, my name is Tom's, and I'm a shoe made with many others like me, created by a for-profit company with giving at its core. My goal, along with all the other Tom's shoes goals, is simple. For every pair of Tom's shoes that is sold, a pair will be donated and given to children who are unable to afford shoes.
Wow, Toms, that sounds like such a great concept. Who came up with such a good giving idea, and how did the idea unfold?
Well, my founder, Blake Mykoski, traveled to Argentina in the year 2006 for a water polo tournament, and after seeing how many children there are not able to afford the simple necessities like shoes, he decided he wanted to be part of the change that needed to be made. So, what did he do from there? Well, it's really kind of simple. Blake decided that upon returning to the U.S., he would gather some of his friends in Santa Monica, also our basis of operation, and create a socially conscious shoe company.
I see. Blake sounds like a pretty amazing guy to do such a thing. Has the company been successful in its endeavors?
During the first year, Tom's was able to return to Argentina and give away 140,000 pairs of shoes. In the years to follow, we returned to Argentina, Ethiopia, part of the southern U.S. In the year 2009, we were able to give out an additional 300,000 more shoes than the previous year, and the numbers since then have been growing. We recently hit 1 million shoes in September of this year.
Well, then congratulations is in order for you, Toms. Congrats. That's wonderful to hear, but I can't help but wonder if you could tell us some more fundamental information. For instance, what are you made out of? Where are you manufactured? Do you check to make sure your employees are receiving proper care? I know I may be bombarding you, but sometimes great companies such as yourself, oftentimes people forget about the people making the actual shoe.
I fully understand why you would ask me such a question. It's sad to say, but sweatshops are still a problem today. Well, first of all, Tom's was originally made based on the traditional design of an Argentinian shoe. The shoe was called alpargata, and it's a shoe that has been around for hundreds of years and was originally worn by many farmers. The shoe we made, and what I am made out of, is a light canvas and an even lighter rubber sole. My sole is made out of EVA rubber, which makes me different from other canvas shoes because I'm flexible, light, and dry easily. Today we have expanded our trends and have both vegan-friendly shoes made with recycled hemp and even make shoes in organic cotton, corduroy, leather, and wool. We manufacture Toms in Argentina, China, and Ethiopia. Blake has set up and made sure that our factories maintain sound labor conditions, pay fair wages, and follow their local labor conditions. A code of conduct is signed and maintained by all factories to ensure these conditions are kept, and our production staff make frequent visits to these factories to ensure all standards are being met and kept up.
That's really great to hear, Toms. I have a few more questions for you out of curiosity. What is a shoe drop?
A shoe drop is actually a misleading term if you do not know a lot about Tom's. What we do is go to wherever we are giving people shoes and by hand, one by one, place the shoes onto the children's feet. So, contrary to what some people may think, we are ensuring that these children are receiving the shoes. We usually end up taking about 15 to 20 volunteers to Argentina and other times Ethiopia and other places in need to partake in these shoe drops. Our goal in making this connection is to promote hands-on giving in the first world and promote life-changing experiences through this idea of giving.
So I've been dying to ask you, why shoes? Why not clothes or something else? What is so different about Toms?
First of all, having shoes helps someone with their personal security and understanding. In other words, in struggling countries, shoes help a person to find self-worth and protection. Secondly, many children who are receiving these shoes are at an age where they are responsible for a list of daily chores in order to help their family. Whether it is the family's intent or not, these children oftentimes need shoes to complete these chores safely. Lastly, probably the most important reason Blake is continuing this project is to help children from getting deadly harmful foot diseases. You see in places such as Argentina and Ethiopia, foot disease has began to run rapid and can be simply eliminated through the use of shoes like myself.
You said something at the beginning of this interview which caught my attention. You said that Tom's is a for-profit company. What does that mean?
That's always a great question. Tom's Shoes is a for-profit company with giving at its core, like I said before. With our one-for-one mission, one of Tom's goals is to transform our consumers into our sustainable benefactors, which allows us to not rely on fundraising, but instead allows our business to grow more rapidly, and by extension, send out more shoes at a faster rate. This also allows us to create consumer philanthropists along the way of delivering shoes.
So what efforts are you making in getting the community involved in this project? I hope that you just don't allow consumers to buy your product and that's it, right? What efforts have you made to teach people about your efforts and get people involved in making differences one shoe at a time?
Our goal is to get the community as involved as we possibly can through many different means. First of all, it's easiest to talk about would be by the internet community. Forming a community through Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, YouTube, and blogs, we are able to use social networking to the fullest extent and connect with many people. Secondly, one of our day without shoes brings people to the awareness of what life would be without shoes, and challenges them to become involved in our mission and also become part of the one-for-one movement. Lastly, we are now involved with campus clubs on many university campuses, including the University of Arizona. By targeting university students, we bring in younger generations of people and make them aware of the one-for-one cause and allow them to become part of the movement and in a way, pass it on.
Do you think through the process of allowing Tom's to become a trend and encouraging people to buy these shoes through commercialism, Tom's has sold out in apparel to pop culture?
With all other shoe companies and most commercial products, there's a disconnect between the product and the conditions and production. Tom's brings half of the product back to the places of production and allows the consumer to knowingly become the benefactor of the company's one-for-one mission and employ those who need jobs while also giving those who need shoes the most. You could say Tom's means of involving the community in their one-for-one process. Through that means, they are able to eliminate commodity fetishism from their company.
Thanks for listening. This is Nicole signing out.